Good morning, familia. What's up? It's Thursday, June 26th, and the market is looking strong again. The S&P 500 is creeping up near all-time highs. AI stocks are flying, and there's big news on Tesla deliveries. Palantir's $100 million nuclear AI deal, and more. Let's go over everything, the heat map, crypto bubbles, and the major headlines this morning. As you already know, we gotta go ahead and take a look at the pre-market numbers over here. I'm sorry that yesterday I didn't show you correctly, but here we are once again, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified
Boom shakalaka!
every time we are online. Ladies and gentlemen, we do the videos con mucho amor, and if you like my music or want to check out my music, DEIVED is how you can find it on all streaming platforms, by the way. Okay, guys, S&P 500 futures 0.3% up, Nasdaq futures 0.4% up, Dow futures 0.2% up, 10-year yield 4.3% up, and the 2-year yield 3.78% up. We're pushing toward record highs. The vibe is bullish even with mixed economic data. Economic data roundup. Q1 GDP, by the way, guys, Q1 GDP revised down to negative 0.5%, was negative 0.2%. PCE inflation revised up, core PCE coming later today, and Powell testimony recap, Fed in no rush to cut rates. The economy is mixed, growth is soft, inflation sticky, but markets are focused on the AI boom and lower rate hopes. Now let's get to AI, my friends. AI back in the driver's seat, as you can see here on Seeking Alpha. NVIDIA. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at NVIDIA, guys. We talked about it yesterday. We did a video about it. It's at $156 pre-market. We said it here, guys, not at the earnings, but let it go down, create a support, and let's go. We are ripping up to 156, and it seems to me that Loop Capital may be right. A target of 250, not bad. As I said, Loop Capital price target raised to 250, calls it that $6 trillion company. Micron MU smashed earnings. Let's take a look at Micron Technology. We are at 129 after reaching, look at that, after reaching this area, boom, support level going up. Not bad at all for those who have been in Micron. But what about Palantir, PLTR? We've been riding this wave for a while. We are pre-market 144.32. Palantir signed a $100 million deal with the nuclear company to use AI for reactor construction, guys. Building a nuclear operation system. Goal is to build it faster, cheaper, safer nuclear plants. Follows Trump's executive orders to build 400 gigawatts of nuclear power by 2050. AI is officially back in the driver's seat. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see here that Palantir doing phenomenal. Sorry about that, guys. Justinify, welcome back, my friend. Hadouken to you. Good to see you, my bro. You're always making me happy, bro. Yeah. And we got 11 viewers, guys. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you like this type of live streams, go ahead and like it. Whoa, do you see my camera? Woo, was a little bit laggy there. Bro, I need a new camera, bro. Well, hopefully you guys will help me. So make sure to subscribe. And if you want to become a member, become an executive producer of this show. Let's get it. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue, guys, to Tesla, TSLA. Let me look at Tesla real quick. I believe it's up over here. Tesla, it's at 323.27. And okay, here it is. Tesla, ladies and gentlemen. Q2 delivery report coming next week. Expectations are 375K to 393K vehicles. Q1 was 336K. Record is 495K. Analysts say robotaxi hype is bigger than the short-term deliveries, but weak numbers could hurt. Bard, Barclays, UBS all lowered estimates slightly, and key risk is China plus Europe sales slowing. It might be rough, but long-term bulls are focused on autonomy. And with Tesla, guys, we are creating this is a trend line that I actually added yesterday. You can see that the candle did go down at our resistance. I wanted to see it break up. Obviously we didn't. I think we called it out yesterday that we were hitting this area a few times. We want to see it break, but it hasn't. Definitely want to wait and find out what we'll do, but we're not totally oversold just yet. So definitely want to keep an eye on Tesla. If we get to drop a little bit more, keep an eye on the RSI. We're not oversold just yet, but we are getting across here. So we may go down for a little bit. Let me see the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour up, down. Yeah, we need one more cross in the RSI here and we may go up. Okay. You're moving to? Where are you moving to, Justinify? Yeah, I'm moving like literally this next month. So all of this is gonna change. I'm going to a bigger spot. It has 2 rooms, and it is in a very good neighborhood. New York City? Wow, New York City, bro. Cheers to that, bro. Salud. Designated home office? Yeah, basically yeah. So right now I live at a 1-room apartment. As you can see here, this is my living room. I do have a beautiful view, but where I'm going is not a beautiful view. It's actually a garden type of apartment, and the kitchen looks beautiful. I can do a tour when I get there. Beautiful kitchen, very big space. Actually, the new room, the new studio, is gonna be very, very good for the lighting. And then I got obviously 1 bedroom, and then after that, it is a shared space outside. Like there's a backyard, so that's pretty cool as well. Let's continue over here. One more thing that I want to talk about is Trump's defense and domestic spending. So Trump's $892 billion defense budget gives troops a raise. Wow. Cuts F-35 orders, Navy jobs, and older chips. Adds spending on missiles, drones, Golden Dome defense system. Lockheed Martin, RTX, GD, and BA in focus. Congress pushing back, wants more jets. Overall, more money going toward AI-enhanced weapons and Indo-Pacific strategy. Defense is shifting from chips to smart missiles and drones. Actually, let's take a look at Boeing out of all this. And Lockheed Martin. So BA should be here. So Boeing from 199 back up to 200s. Yeah, BA was actually looking good, and then he had the plane crash in India. But now, let's see what happens here, bro. It's a little bit sideways on the weekly. We want to see this break over here. If we break, we continue with the upside. I wouldn't even mind Boeing going down back to a support level. Let me go ahead and change this style real quick, guys. Yeah, I would like to see a support level being created. Actually, let's change this color rather. Change it back. Yeah, definitely something to watch out for. Oh, I even see a little bit lower there. To 174 will be a great entry, but I do see that we had a golden cross over here, 172. Yeah, 172 will be a good price point. 170s. Let's see what happens there. Let's see Lockheed Martin. LMT. Sir, what is trading time frame in charts? I use various. Right now, I focus a lot on the weekly and the monthly and then the daily. Okay, that's my main thing. Right now, we're looking at the weekly, and hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. So Lockheed Martin from 458.39, we're at 458.60s. We broke this major trend line over here on the weekly time frame, okay? And it's actually not looking bad. I don't think we are going up just yet for some reason. Keep in mind with all these bills, defense budget, you know, it hasn't passed. So we need to wait for it to be passing, okay? But it seems like it's heading to a good area. And if you're watching Lockheed Martin, for example, we are in a very good support area. You can even see here, guys, that this is the weekly time frame once again, creating some support. Actually, we got a zone here. We rejected that. We're very close to that zone. If we break the resistance of 487, we should be going up to 600s and even beyond, because with this new budget, it means that there will be more money. So that means that we can even head to 670s or even 750s. Let's keep an eye on that, guys. Justinify. You bought a bunch of Tapestry on March of 2020. Turned out to be a great buy. Tapestry? Is that a Tapestry? This one TPR? Oh, bro, that was amazing. There you go, my bro. That was an amazing investment. Look at that. You said, when did you buy it? March 2020? Bro, March 2020, bro. Wow, bro. You held all of this. So you bought around $20. Bro, that was amazing, bro. So basically you run up 328%, my bro. This actually is a beautiful chart, bro. It's so good, man. So good. Congrats. David, what is that? Making profit? Making profit. Nicely done, my bro. Hadouken to you.
Hadouken! Boom shakalaka!
Elk writes, damn, you're still live. He's being hold 24 hours. Yeah, I've been streaming a lot, bro. I really want that YouTube freaking thing, bro. I want the plaque. 100K plaque. Dime DJ Buns. Let me see. Oh, because it's vertical live stream. Yeah, vertical live stream actually gets more exposure. And can I give a little bit of a story time? I'm actually horizontal on Kick. So I actually was part of a vertical live stream bootcamp from YouTube. I got invited. And because of that, I actually got invited to go to some private events on YouTube in Anaheim, California. So I went there as well. Pretty good. I had an awesome time. I met some amazing creators. Like, bro, creators that have 1 million subscribers. I met one that had 11 million subscribers. I met some TikTokers that had 2.5 million followers. Kind of crazy, bro. Kind of crazy. Let me see. Dimelo Will Intel. Welcome. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, I see you, Elk Rice. Good to see you, bro. Tapestry owned Coach, Kate Spade New York, and Stuart Wiseman. Oh, great brands, bro. So you're telling me that they got good brands, bro. By the way, guys, if you're new, subscribe. If you like the live stream, go ahead and like it. Let's see what else I had in my agenda. Give me a second, guys. Let me look at my notes. And other headlines. We already talked about Walmart testing dark stores again. Faster delivery versus Amazon. So we talked about it yesterday, guys. WMT. You can see we're at 97.23. Not a lot of movement. Musk. Okay, guys. Musk banning hashtags on X ads. Calls them aesthetic nightmares. Oh my goodness. I mean, you can't invest in X anymore. You could have a long time ago, but not anymore. Doge agency drama. Elon's former efficiency team is falling apart after multiple exits. QQQ ETF is up 34% since Trump's April tariffs, and tech rally doing strong. Let's look at QQQ real quick. QQQ, Invesco. Bro, this is looking insane. Look at that. Oh my god, bro. I remember we talked about it over here in January. Look at this. Wow. That's insane. That's pretty good. Sometimes you just gotta invest in this kind of tickers. You know what I mean? You don't wanna get sometimes I do get lazy with investing. I don't wanna be getting in, getting out. I used to do that in my head. Bro, my hair became grayer. Look at this.
Boom shakalaka.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, let's get some more music in the background. Let me make sure that I can refresh here. You know, I just love getting music in the background. And check out my music, bro. DEIVED, Rockstar, Regalo, Say Goodbye, Billonario, Lo Que Sea. And I'm coming out with a new song very, very soon. Okay, guys, let's do a small recap of what we reviewed before I gotta go to work. Actually, before I do a video, and hopefully this time when I hit record, it won't shut down Streamlabs. So the wrap up goes like this. S&P near record highs. Jobless claims fell. GDP weak, but AI optimism is strong. Palantir nuclear deal equals major energy play. Tesla deliveries incoming. Powell still cautious. Defense spending realigns. What are you watching today? Are you bullish on Palantir, Nvidia, or Tesla? Will we hit new highs this week? Smash the like, subscribe if you're new. And now let's dive into the heat maps real quick and the crypto bubbles. So let's do the heat map. You already know, guys, that I do review the stock market heat maps. So the stock market heat map yesterday, you can see we were a little bit reddish, but you know, we're gonna refresh it when it comes out. The market opens. Crypto bubbles. Let's review it real quick. Let's see how crypto is doing. Do you see Kroger is closing grocery stores? Really? Kroger. Let's see Kroger real quick. Look at this. Look at crypto. It's not doing well. The last day is not looking good. The weekly looks horrible. The monthly even redder. So not good. Kroger. Interesting, bro. We actually on Kroger, you can see that we reached overbought territory. Look at the RSI, right? And even though we had a bullish engulfing candle, I'm getting a sell signal over here from the 2-pole oscillator. You can see it here. Very, very good. And you can see that actually, not gonna lie, we're having a cross here. It can actually go up. That's crazy, bro. I will say it is overbought. I wouldn't even get in. It is hitting a resistance, right? Even though it's closing stores, it's actually going up. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, it is a resistance. I wouldn't even get in there. I would not get in. And we're actually gonna get a crossover here on the 4 hours, so watch out for that. If you made money with Kroger, I mean, you're doing good. Let me take some partial profits. Let me see if what it says over here real quick. Bro, my voice. What's happening with my voice? Oh, and Kroger raised the quarterly dividend by 9.4% to 35 cents, totaling 1.4 annually. See, yeah, that's the latest news. Let me see. Oh, mira, North Coast Research adjusts price target on Kroger to $80 from $75. Oh, but look. 2 days ago, my bro, insider sold shares worth 622,710. Something's gonna happen, bro. You see that? Bro, definitely something's gonna happen. That's why we're selling off a little bit. Even though there's a buy target until $80, there's a sell. There was a sell, bro. That's crazy. There's a lot of people saying that it's still a buy. 60 stores closing. Where is that? I'm trying to see if I can find the article. Maybe you got some inside information, bro, because I don't see it. But interesting now that you say that we're at overbought territory. But anyways, let me see if I can do a clip for the video that I want to do, guys. I actually want to do a clip. I want to do a clip. Let me see real quick. Let me see. Can I do a clip? I can only do a 60-second clip? That's so bad, bro. Well, I'll do the video after I'm done with the live stream, bro. I don't want to bore you guys with that. But I want to do a video about Palantir. But let's see what we got, bro. Wow, I should have bought Euro USD. I would have been making some bank. Look at that. I was actually bearish on Euro USD over here at 1.11 up to 1.03 and even 1.15 to 1.10. But now the euro is going up. I'm waiting for this euro to crash very soon, guys. Not because I don't think the euro can go up. It's because it's getting too high. Look over here, guys. We need to see... Bro, the RSI is overbought on the daily, bro. And look at the weekly. We're getting to an overbought territory, bro. Get ready. The dollar, it should be going up soon, guys. Look at the GBP USD, bro. Look at this. It's getting overbought as well, my friends. Bro, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna get ready for this. So that means the DXY is still going down. But where will it stop? Look at the RSI for the US dollar, guys. The DXY. Look at this. We're getting to oversold territory. I want to watch out for that, bro. There has to be one more push down. One more push down, and then I'm going to capitalize on the opportunity. I'm going long-term on the dollar, guys. You're going to see. Long-term on the dollar. By the way, the market has opened, so let's take a look at the stock market heat map. We're actually a little bit greener than yesterday's close. See, Microsoft 0.55, Google up. Palantir obviously is up to 145. I'm so glad that I held that. ANET up. MasterCard is down a little bit. And a lot of gray, bro. Not a lot of bad movement. And crypto, totally freaking red, bro. Look at that. Crypto is red. I mean, there's outliers like Pulse, ELA, Rare, SQD, Clanker, MND, and Home. But... for example, Bitcoin is actually 107, 173. It's a little bit down. DJI 43,191 going up. Hey, thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you, Mireya Dirks. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kroger set to close 60 stores across the country. Here's where so far. Wow. Interesting. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. And if you want to hear my music, DEIVED. Justin, if you're a moderator? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. That's good. I need some moderators, you know. This channel is growing once again. Justinify. Do you see the numbers? We're at 5,300 now. SPX is actually going up. Looks to me like we may break the resistance, my bros. The economy is actually doing good. A lot of people criticize this administration, and I don't know, my bro. This administration seems to be doing some things. There's people that don't like what they're doing. Some people are liking what they're doing. I don't know what you think, Justinify. What do you think about this administration? No, let's not get political. US 100, 22,300s. Let's look at US oil, $65. What a big jump, bro. That was crazy. But look, the trend line holding tight. Interesting. Look at that, 65.61. Gold, 3,316. I told you guys that gold wasn't looking good. There you go, bro. Still in a downtrend. People making profit right now, bro, with gold. Let's see what else we got, bro. Nokia 505. Nokia hurting. So let's go with the weekly. I'm gonna go with the weekly time frame. Yeah, Nokia had a strong resistance, bro. We didn't break it. Double top going down. Intel 2245. Intel actually looking good, guys. Look at this. Great support. Great support, Intel. That was good. I actually own Intel, guys. I do like Intel. As you already know, I'm a computer scientist, and I understand all the different components for computers. Intel is one of the ones that I like. AMD, solid. Has been giving us gains this week very nicely. Look at that, 144. Google, 171. Solid as well. AI is just going up, bro. Anything related to AI. Apple broke a trend line. We are not making big moves, but it's good. It's looking good. It's looking good, guys. Look at this. I think Apple may be going up very soon. Look at this. It's looking good, bro. The next stop should be around, bro, 250s. Dan Ives gave that target, so I think it's still looking good there. Meta, 714. Super good, bro. Look at this crazy candle, bro. That daily candle. It is at a resistance, so watch out for that. But looking at the two-pole oscillator, we are not done with the movements. So let's keep an eye on that as well. Microsoft 494. I already gave you the target that I got from an article. We're going to 600s, guys. That's super simple, not complicated. I'm so glad that I've been adding to Microsoft little by little. Nvidia's looking good as well. I already gave you that target from Loop Capital, 250. If it does drop, consider that as a drop opportunity, my friends. Tesla, 329. Waiting for this to break the resistance. I don't know if it will happen today, but I do want to call it out. Other things that I'm watching, bro, by the way, Nintendo, $23 after the Nintendo Switch 2 came out. Palantir, 146. We're doing good. We got a buy signal here at 130, so very nice. One thing that I'm watching is Rivian, guys. Rivian, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this. And let's look at TerraWolf. This is related to crypto. I do think that if Bitcoin goes up, TerraWolf will be one of those that will get a big surprise jump. The reason they mine Bitcoin, okay, and SENS, I didn't get the news that I wanted. I didn't see anything about SENS. I'm still investing in it, but there's no updates here, bro. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and skedaddle after I do one more review of the stock market heat map and the crypto bubbles. So crypto bubbles, let's see. Still bearish on the daily. You can see a lot of red. Let's look at the stock market heat map once again. We're actually a little bit more greener. Oh, even Coinbase, bro. Coinbase, 364. Wow, bro. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Coinbase Global. Look at that, bro. Look at my analysis, by the way. Look at my analysis, bro. You see that? Wow. See, that's why you gotta subscribe, bro. We got a lot of targets above. I mean, we are in a... Let me see. Yeah, we're too overbought on the daily, bro. Oh, we're getting overbought on the weekly, too. Let's see if it holds up, that bullish engulfing. But keep in mind, if we close bullish engulfing, we may retrace back down and then continue. So watch out for that. Bitcoin gonna hit 1 million? Yes, maybe, but not today. Let's put it that way. Not today. You see that? Bitcoin is not going to 1 million today, bro. So, Lavesh, you're saying that a lot of people will agree with you, but I won't agree with you today. Because we are actually retracing. We are creating a resistance. It will be in the long term. It won't today. It won't go to 1 million today. The reason why I can tell you yeah, not today exactly. I'm glad that you bro, you know why I say I'm glad? Because there's a lot of crypto investors that are like zombies, bro, like a freaking crypto. Bro, there's a whole market in the freaking bro. There's people that have become millionaires just by investing in Nvidia, for example, right? I don't have my book here. Where's my book? Bro, I have a book that where is my book? The heck? Oh, no, where is my book? Anyways, there's a book that I'm reading that's called I Will Teach You How to Become a Millionaire. And bro, there's a section where he talks about crypto investors, and I got shocked. I wasn't shocked. I was like, oh, this is kind of true. When you talk with crypto investors, they only invest in crypto. And you know what's happening with crypto? Look, this is what's happening with crypto today. So there's a lot of people missing opportunities. But yeah, I do agree. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Appreciate it, Lavish. I'm just speaking the truth, you know. I mean, not the truth. I'm just speaking an opinion that putting people in place where, yeah, you investing in Bitcoin, yes, you can make good returns, but you won't become a millionaire or with Bitcoin anymore, bro. Not anymore, unless you got $100,000 laying around. I don't think everybody got it. But you, for example, can make a lot of money with something like Microsoft. Sounds weird, right? But bro, Meta, we've been talking about Microsoft. I've been doing my live stream since 2021. Yeah, since 2021. So Microsoft was here. You could have made some money. Mira, 169%. You see that? There's a lot of people that do options. You could have made money there. You could have bought the dip. You could make money there. Microsoft pays dividends. You could have made money there. Microsoft's still going up. You can make money there. But Bitcoin right now is at 107,000. And if it does go to 1 million, I mean, if it does go to 1 million, everybody will be very happy, right? I would love it. I would love to see Bitcoin go up to 1 million. But I guess the point is there's more than one way to make money. You know what I mean? Diversify. See what you like. In my case, I like computers. I like computers. I like gaming. I like music. So what companies am I able to invest? So that's why I invested in Bitcoin. That's why I invested in Ethereum, XRP, right? But that's why I invested in NVIDIA. NVIDIA creates the GPUs to actually mine all of those things, you know? Microsoft creates the platform that people use to create Bitcoin, to develop programs. You know, there's a lot of variables, and people need to eat. So they go to McDonald's. You know, McDonald's, 285. We're down. It's all right. They pay dividends. Some people like the dividends side of things. But great perspective, my friend. Great perspective. Bitcoin to 1 million? Yes. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. And I actually, one of my, I would say my speculations will be SENS. I like this project, company, products. But right now it's down to 49 cents. See, this is a penny stock. But this is a CGM glucose monitoring system. Wow, we did pump up to 56. Look at that. We did pump up. We didn't get the news that I wanted to see. I've been wanting to get into stocks more. Glad I found ya. Hey, bro, I appreciate it, bro. Do you own Roblox? I'm going to be honest. I only own one share. I wanted to own more, but Roblox is the biggest game right now, bro. The biggest platform. Look at this. Wow. Wow, look at that, bro. Oh, my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, I actually suggest that book. See if I can find the book. Give me a second before I finish the live stream. Okay, it's not that you can't invest in crypto, but you gotta diversify, bro. This book, I will teach you to be rich. So good. I'm almost done, bro. Look at that. I'm almost done. This is a great book. It will give you a great perspective of, you know, you gotta get rid of your debt. It will give you perspective on where to invest. Roth IRA, maybe FSA for your healthcare coverage. It will, bro, provide you perspective. The one thing about the crypto thing is that it does talk about people getting to focus on crypto. Like, yeah, I focus on crypto is the future. It is the future, but at the same time, it isn't. So, like, it is part of the future. You gotta understand that we got this. The American companies need the support of investors as well. Definitely keep an eye on this, bro. It's a great book. I have to finish it. Getting ready to finish. If I had an affiliated link, I will add it. But yeah, bro. Anyways, that's it, bro. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you guys like and subscribe. We do the videos con mucho amor. And as always, have a beautiful day. Let's go.